That's a new one. We're not used to that 40 over there. So make sure when you come in, throw it up there. Okay, another thing is we're gonna do all the work. We're gonna make the patient not do the work because she might be fractured. Okay, pick a finger. Of course. All right, so you're gonna put your hand flat down. Put your hand flat down. All right, first thing I wanna do is I wanna get the part that I want in the center of the cassette before turning the light on. If you turn the light on first, it'll mess you up. So what I need is from here to here. So I'm gonna ask you to lift, and we're gonna put that right in the middle. Okay, so what I need is right in the center of the cassette. Now I'm gonna turn my light on, go over there, collimate down.
It's the middle.
So that is a PA of the third digit. So before you say beep, just check all four corners. This is a finger I'm looking at. I have light on this side, I have light on this side, light on this side, and I have definitely a half of the metacarpal. I don't wanna go too crazy with this because I have to cover a third of the cassette, right? So that's still a lot of collimation right there. All right, so that is a PA of the third digit.
Because you're doing the third digit, you want this line in the middle of her middle.
Close enough. Now I need an oblique of that finger, so I'm gonna use this. And just kind of lay your hand on there, and that's that third digit. I'm not gonna mess with it, it's too good. That's a lot of OID, but there's nothing we can do. We can't get these two fingers off and out of the way.
I'll cut your fingers off.
All right, beep. And now I need a lateral of that digit, so if you give us a... She's being too easy, sitting it right in the middle of the light field. Got half of that. That shadow's in there, fingers on there. Beep. Okay, too easy. Okay, now we need a thumb. So I'm gonna ask you to turn over, put your thumb, flip it around. Okay, now here's her thumb right there. We're not gonna take a picture and have her thumb crooked on there, and I'm not gonna ask her to move. So I'm gonna ask her to lift her hand, and I'm gonna turn my cassette, so now it's in a straight line. Okay, so what we need a picture of is right here, and now that's in a straight line on the cassette. So I'm gonna bring this over and now cock the tube so that I'm in a straight line on the cassette. So right now, understand that my tube is not cocked. Do you know what I mean when I say that? It looks like it is up here, but if it's running exactly the same as the cassette, it is not cocked. This would be cocked because it's crooked on there. It's not, so that is not cocked. So I'm gonna check again. I got light, I got light, I got light, and I'm past the wrist crack. So I know I have that CMC joint. Beep.
So for thumbs, you don't want cock?
You don't want cock on any of them. You can't.
Okay.
Can't do it. All right, next I'm gonna ask you to put your hand flat down on the cassette. Okay, and now her thumb turned. So I'm gonna turn my cassette. That's what I need. Over. Oh. Getting hot. Okay, past the crack. Light, light, light.
Now, if you're doing her thumb, why did you not put her thumb exactly in the center?
Because I'm just not being that precise.
Oh,
There.
okay.
And you'll notice CRs don't work either. Look where they want the CR. Does that even look? I mean, it just looks silly because I feel like I could be clipping the crack, and if I start to open that up, I'm going off over there. When you got to clinicals, if you say to a person, oh my God, I can't remember the CR, they're gonna be like, what are you talking? Just put that in the light. Nobody knows the CR. They will have no clue what a CR is.
Oh, yeah.
You're just checking and be like, is the thumb in the light? Yes. Beep. Now, when I ask you for your test, you're gonna say, first MCP. You're gonna lie to me. Just lie.
Just lie.
Just lie. All right, and then we need a lateral thumb. So if you take your fingers and just curl them, let's see if we stayed in there a little bit, and separate your thumb out. There we go. Just get over there. And now see how we're starting to move over there on the cassette? So I'm gonna ask her to lift.
Because you want to
Get
make
back
sure you're
in the
centered
middle.
on your
And
thumb.
this one, you can ask her to lift up her hand.
Oh,
so
you can always ask them to lift. You want to do that because I don't want to jerk her arm like that. But her lifting is okay, but you don't want to do it. Let her do it. So lift. So that's a lateral thumb. Beep. All right, hand. Just put your hand flat down in the cassette. And we're gonna lift it up. I'm gonna get her hand. What I need is an inch of radius and ulna and all around here. So that's there. Excuse.
Good God.
Excuse.
So for this
that
one, we're gonna be turning that tube around
All
to
of them.
match their hands.
Light, light, light. Definitely have 1 inch of radius and ulna. Beep.
Now, during our competency, that I know the book says that you want their legs away. Is it okay we just have
Oh, yeah.
their legs underneath
Mhm.
the table?
Definitely. That's why it's got an asterisk by it, because it's. If you do that, I'm trying to prevent you from looking like a ding dong at clinicals and people making fun of you. Because they'll take pictures of you without you knowing and send them to me. I get them all the time. They're like, look at your student. And you're like doing something stupid.
Great.
It's great. We have one site that they'll take your markers and wrap them in tape and put them on the ceiling, and you can't find your markers anywhere.
How's that possible if you have them on you?
Well, that's why they do it, because you leave it
You
somewhere.
left them, okay.
Okay, so there's an oblique hand. This thumb is getting kind of iffy. It's parallel, so let's drop it down. Make sure it's all parallel.
Are you able to move it for them, or you ask them to?
And just did a little tip tap. See this right there? See what would happen with that thumb? When you take the picture, it's gonna look like this little teeny thing, so you gotta get it parallel. I wanna get that in the arm. Beep.
Is Alex in here?
No.
No. All right, and now last one is a lateral hand, so we're gonna do an okay sign. Go way up. Lateral, there we
Oh,
go.
because you want the metacarpal superimposed,
Yep.
right?
That's what makes it a lateral, is when they're on top of each other. And then are you able to spread your fingers out? There we go, that makes it a nice fan. Lift, get you back in the center. Got everything in there. If you want to give them a little support to rest their hands on. Beep. That's it. We'll do the rest tomorrow. I just want to give you a little food for thought.
Stop.